Hi, you guys, you have to see what I just found. Seriously, I'm vibrating. This tiny house design, it's the definition of my Pinterest dream board come to life. Forget everything you know about cramped living. This is insane. Wow. Okay, so it's tropical contemporary meets Mediterranean, which sounds like a mouthful, but the execution is absolute perfection. Look at that color palette. We're talking pure, crisp white everywhere, right? But then, bam! That exposed brick wall is just stunning. That deep, burnt terracotta orange, it's totally giving cozy European vibes, but the huge windows looking out onto that lush jungle garden keep it super fresh and bright. You know those giant leafy plants inside? They feel like another piece of furniture. And the ceiling? Exposed wood beams making the whole space feel massive, even though it's a tiny home. Seriously, the light quality in here is everything. Usually, tiny houses can feel like super minimalist and honestly kind of boring, or just cluttered because there's nowhere to put your stuff. But this design solves that drama. They integrated storage shelves right next to the brick wall, so clever, and used bright white finishes to make sure it feels airy, not cramped. It's warm, it's textural, and it's just pure escapism. Dream home definition. Honestly, this entire room is a masterclass in maximizing style in a small footprint. It's chic, it's cozy, and it's unbelievably stylish. This is beautiful, but I've saved the best part for last. Follow me. Hi! Oh my gosh, you have to see this. I just stumbled upon the most mind-blowing tiny house design, and I am totally freaking out. Seriously, forget everything you thought you knew about small space living. This cottage garden vibe is insane. Look at this interior. It is giving tropical contemporary realness, but also so cozy. They went all out with bright white walls and light wood accents. It's so clean, so crisp. You know the sunlight flooding in through these massive black framed windows? It's architectural photography perfection. It doesn't even feel like you're inside. You're basically sitting in the garden. This is the dream home definition, right? And the layout? Genius. It's all open plan, of course, but check out that built-in L-shaped bench seating. It's a dining nook, a lounge area, and storage all wrapped up. No more ugly, cluttered rooms, which is usually the drama with tiny houses. This design completely solves the cramped and boring problem by maximizing every single inch and making the outside the feature. It feels expansive, airy, and just utterly peaceful. Wow, this is beautiful, but I've saved the best part for last. Follow me. Hi! Okay, you are not going to believe the house I just found. I mean, stop whatever you are doing, seriously. This tiny house, this rumah munggil, is totally giving the most gorgeous tropical contemporary vibes. But the color contrast, this is insane. Wow. Picture this. You walk in and everything is raw, brutalist concrete gray. The walls, the floor, totally minimalist and cool, you know? But then bam, they hit you with this brilliant electric sunflower yellow. It's on the huge sectional sofa, it's on the accent wall, and it's even popping up in the artwork and the little ceramic vases on the wooden shelves. It's high contrast perfection. Honestly, it's a game changer. The architects nailed the Tropis contemporary look by adding warm wood paneling on the ceiling, which instantly softens the concrete. And the natural light flooding in from those high clerestory windows, it makes the room feel massive, not cramped, which is the usual tiny house drama, right? Plus, they've got these giant, lush tropical plants everywhere. It's seriously giving sophisticated jungle vibes. Forget boring beige. This is where energy meets zen. Dream home definition. This is beautiful, but I've saved the best part for last. Follow me. Hi. Okay, stop what you are doing right now. I just found the blueprint for our future dream home. Seriously, this tiny house design is insane. It's called cottage garden style, but it's totally giving major tropical vibes. I'm obsessed. Look at this. The walls, are you seeing this incredible rusted exposed red brick? It's so classic and rich, and they paired it with these crisp, clean cream cabinets. That combination is honestly a game changer. And the ceiling, it's vaulted, which instantly makes this little house feel absolutely huge. Wow! Plus, those massive windows literally bring the entire tropical jungle right into the living room. It's totally giving cozy, sun-drenched vacation all the time energy, right? You know how tiny houses can sometimes feel cramped or just super boring? This one fixed it. They nailed the textures. The brick adds so much warmth and personality, and the light wood floors and cream palette keep everything airy and open. It's functional and drop-dead gorgeous. Honestly, this is the dream home definition. Super detailed, sharp focus, pure masterpiece quality. I'm already planning where I'd put my coffee maker. This is beautiful, but I've saved the best part for last. Follow me. Hi, you are not going to believe what I just stumbled upon. Seriously, this is like my entire Pinterest mood board exploded into one perfect tiny house. I need you to see this visualization for the cottage garden design. It is truly insane. It's Trappist contemporary, but so cozy. Wow, they absolutely nailed that natural look. First, let's talk color. They use this gorgeous, soothing olive green on the walls. It's so grounding, you know? But then, bam, they hit you with the stacked natural gray stone cladding for the built-in window bench. It's so earthy and architectural. Honestly, it's a game changer. It totally elevates the entire vibe, making it feel like a high-end spa retreat, not just a tiny house. And those windows, oh my gosh, those huge wooden frames just completely eliminate the wall between the inside and the jungle outside. You're surrounded by lush greenery, right? Who needs boring, cluttered decor when you have actual monstera leaves and perfect natural light streaming in? You know how sometimes small spaces can feel cramped, sterile, or maybe just really generic? Not this one. This design proves you can go natural and luxurious simultaneously. It uses those rich textures, the warm wood floor, the fuzzy white armchair, to make it feel huge and expensive, even though it's minimalist. It is the definition of a peaceful sanctuary. Honestly, this entire space is the dream home definition. I feel calmer just looking at the photo. This is beautiful, but I've saved the best part for last. Follow me. Stop everything you are doing right now. Seriously, I just found our new obsession. You will not believe this tiny house design. It's epic. This is the definition of a cottage garden house, but make it super chic and Trappist contemporary. You guys, it's insane. Look at the atmosphere. It's pure, cozy luxury. Wow. The entire palette is just dripping in warm beige and natural wood tones. It's totally giving super sophisticated jungle retreat vibes, you know? And seriously, those massive sliding glass doors, it's not just a window. It's like the entire garden is literally part of the living room. Natural light goals, seriously, this is 8K perfection. You know how tiny houses can sometimes feel cramped or maybe a little too rustic, right? Nope, this one fixed all the drama. The exposed wooden beams on the ceiling actually make the space feel taller, and the way they layered the textures, the linen sofa, the jute rug, it looks insanely spacious and sophisticated, not cluttered at all. It's the dream home definition, honestly, and I'm already planning my move. We need to copy this immediately. This is beautiful, but I've saved the best part for last. Follow me. Hi! Okay, stop what you are doing right now. Seriously, you are not going to believe the house I found. This tiny house, it is the definition of a vibe. This isn't your grandma's cramped cottage, no way. It's called Cottage Garden, but it's totally giving Trappist contemporary realness. Everything is white and that gorgeous light wood, and it just makes the space feel absolutely huge. I mean, wow, look at those windows. They are massive, floor to ceiling almost, blurring the line between inside and that totally insane lush tropical garden outside. It's like living inside a giant terrarium, but make it chic. Seriously, the lighting here is unreal. And that little bench seating in the dining nook? Genius. You know how tiny houses can sometimes feel dark and super cluttered? That is the major drama this design completely solves. The minimalist white paneling and those light wood tones keep everything airy, bright, and so streamlined. There is nowhere for clutter to hide, which is exactly what I need, honestly. It's functional, it's beautiful, it is completely stress-free living. Dream home definition. I am obsessed. This is beautiful, but I've saved the best part for last. Follow me. Hi, OMG you guys. I just found my new dream home. Seriously, I need you to look at this tiny house design. It's called Cottage Garden, but it's giving total Tropics contemporary vibes. This is insane, right? Okay, first things first, the texture mix. This exposed red brick accent wall, it's classic, but when they pair it with the creamy white cabinets and those gorgeous sage green and terracotta cushions, it's a masterpiece. It instantly prevents the tiny house from feeling sterile or boring, you know? And look how genius this layout is. They have the living room and a killer, super functional kitchenette right here. But the real star is the light. Those massive louvered windows framed in warm wood are flooding the space with sunshine while still feeling private. Seriously, the whole room is practically a greenhouse. It's packed with lush ferns and palm plants. It totally makes up for not having a massive backyard. This is the definition of bringing the outside in. You know how tiny houses can sometimes feel cramped or cluttered? Not this one. The designers use that cream palette everywhere. It keeps things airy, and they tucked the bedroom away behind this gorgeous brick archway. It's elevated, almost like a cozy den. It's smart, it's stylish, it's functional. Honestly, it's a game changer for small spaces. This is beautiful, but I've saved the best part for last. Follow me. Hi! Oh my God, you are seriously not gonna believe the house I just stumbled upon. Stop scrolling, stop texting. This is the definition of a tropical dream home. And honestly, it's a game changer. It's a tiny house, you know, but it feels like a sprawling, moody, high-end resort. Seriously, how is that possible? The whole vibe is tropis contemporaire, tropical contemporary, but they took it up 10 notches with the drama. They coated everything in this gorgeous matte charcoal black. Floor-to-ceiling black walls, black cabinetry, wow. But here's the genius part. They balance that intense charcoal with the warmest, richest natural wood. We're talking teak everywhere. The kitchen counters, the floating shelves, the whole sofa frame. It's giving sleek sophistication, but still totally earthy. And get this, the entire living area is just massive black framed windows looking directly into a jungle. I mean, a jungle. You feel like you're having your coffee inside a glamorous, gigantic terrarium. It completely eliminates that boring, cramped feeling you usually get in a small space. No more cluttered, sad beige apartments for us. This design proves you can be efficient and minimalist without being sterile. It feels so clean, so tailored, but totally relaxing at the same time. The way the light hits that dark wall, chef's kiss. It's modern escapism, right? This is beautiful, but I've saved the best part for last. Follow me. Hi! OMG, you guys, I just found my actual, literal dream home definition. Forget those boring beige boxes. This tiny house? This is insane! Okay, picture this. Cottage garden meets tropical contemporary, but the color palette is the real star. It's this striking, vibrant royal blue and crisp white. Seriously, it's totally giving Greek coastal getaway vibes, but inside a cozy, perfectly sized room. The natural light pouring through those massive glass doors is a game changer. It makes the space feel huge, even though it's technically a room mungil, you know? And look at that wall. The geometric blue trim against the white paint, architectural drama. I love that they optimize storage too. We all know how tiny houses can get cluttered, right? But with the floating shelves and the built-in cabinet under the art, everything has a place. It keeps the minimalist tropical flow going. It proves you don't need sprawling mansions to live beautifully. This design completely solves the cramped, boring tiny house drama by connecting you straight to that lush garden outside. It's calming, it's cool, and it's so stylish. Honestly, I'm ready to move in right now. This is beautiful, but I've saved the best part for last. Follow me. Hi, you guys are seriously not gonna believe what I just stumbled upon. This is insane. It's a tiny house, a rumah mungil, but they've mixed tropical style with ultra-modern flair. And honestly, it's a game changer. Wow, look at this living room. It's totally giving concrete jungle meets sunshine. They used exposed concrete everywhere, which could feel cold, right? But then bam, they hit you with this vibrant, electric canary yellow on the sofa and the light fixture. It's such a bold choice and it completely works. Seriously, it brightens up the entire mood. You know, the concrete texture is so raw and beautiful, and then you have these sharp sunbeams streaming in through those high clerestory windows. Architectural photography vibes, pure gold. I love how they maximize the light, even in this narrow space. That long, wooden, recessed shelving unit is perfection, displaying these chic matte gray and yellow ceramics. It's minimalist, but not boring because of the texture and the color pop. Usually, tiny houses feel so cramped and cluttered, but this design fixes all that drama. It feels open, airy, and so incredibly intentional. This is the dream home definition, marrying industrial chic with tropical freshness thanks to those amazing indoor plants. This is beautiful, but I've saved the best part for last. Follow me. Hi! Stop everything you are doing right now. You are not going to believe the house design I just found. This is the ultimate tiny house, but it is totally giving mega mansion vibes. This is insane. Seriously, I'm obsessed with how they handled the Tropis contemporary style. It's like cool industrial chic meets permanent vacation. Wow! The color scheme? It is a total game changer. You have this raw, architectural, concrete gray everywhere. The walls, the floor, the coffee table. It's so minimalist, right? But then, bam! They hit you with this electric, vibrant yellow accent wall and built-in shelving. It is such a powerful statement. It prevents the concrete from feeling cold or heavy, and the contrast is just chef's kiss perfect. And look at those windows. They are enormous, black-framed, making the lush tropical garden outside feel like wallpaper. You know, sometimes tiny homes feel cluttered or super cramped. Not this one. They maximize the light and the view so expertly. It feels open, bright, and completely customized, especially with that warm wooden ceiling paneling grounding the whole room. It's the definition of balanced design. Industrial structure, tropical soul, and pure sunshine energy. Dream home definition, honestly. I'm still processing the brilliance of this space. This is beautiful, but I've saved the best part for last. Follow me. Hi! Oh my gosh, you have to see this. I found my new dream home. Seriously, it's a tiny house, but it feels like a total tropical retreat. This is insane. The colors, right? That cobalt blue and crisp white is absolutely everything. It's giving major Santorini meets Southeast Asia vibes, and I am here for it. Look at that couch. It's the perfect pop against the white shiplap walls. They really nailed the tropical contemporary look by just flooding the space with natural light through those huge windows. And seriously, the connection to that lush garden, dream home definition. Even the kitchen backsplash is a statement. Those shiny blue subway tiles, obsessed. Plus all the little blue and white planters, totally tying the cottage garden outside to the inside. It's genius. You know how tiny houses can sometimes feel cluttered or cramped? This one absolutely doesn't. They used all the tricks. The banquette seating in the dining nook saves so much space, and those huge windows make the room feel twice as big. It's functional and drop-dead gorgeous. No more boring beige housing drama. This is style without sacrificing space. Honestly, it's a game changer for small space design. This is beautiful, but I've saved the best part for last. Follow me. Hi. You guys, you absolutely have to see this house I just found. Seriously, forget everything you thought about tiny houses because this is insane. It's called the Cottage Garden, but it's totally giving tropical architectural masterpiece vibes. Wow. Okay, let's talk about the mood. It's tropical contemporary, right? But they went bold. Black, black, and more black. The kitchen is sleek, matte black cabinetry that looks ridiculously high-end. Seriously, it's the sophistication of the dark colors contrasted with that light wood floor that just elevates everything. But the real star? The windows. They're those massive black steel-framed ones, seriously taking up the whole wall, and they look straight out onto this unbelievably lush, jungly garden. It's like living inside a luxury terrarium. You know, the sunlight just pours in. It's crisp, it's moody, it's dramatic. It is dream home definition. Usually when you hear tiny house, you picture cramped and cluttered, right? Not here. Because they integrated the indoors and outdoors so perfectly with those huge glass doors, the whole space feels massive. It solves the biggest tiny house drama. It feels open and totally breathable. Plus, the vertical storage in the kitchen, genius. Everything has a place. No clutter drama here. Seriously, every single detail, from the brass hardware to the industrial pendant lights, is perfect. This is beautiful, but I've saved the best part for last. Follow me. Hi! Oh my gosh, you are not gonna believe what I just found. Seriously, stop everything you are doing. It's a tiny house, right? But it's not cramped and depressing. It's giving total cottage garden meets tropical luxe vibes. Seriously, the colors alone are a game changer. Soft sage green cabinets against blush pink walls. I mean, pastel perfection. And look at that vaulted ceiling. That shiplap makes the whole place feel huge. The light going in from those giant windows, insane. It's literally dripping with gorgeous ferns and warm wood shelving. And that retro pale yellow fridge? Yes, dream home definition, honestly. We always talk about how living small means boring design or sacrificing function, but this proves everyone wrong. It's functional and drop-dead gorgeous. No more clutter drama, just pure, bright, happy energy radiating everywhere. You get the full kitchen setup, the cozy white sofa, the botanical art. It just feels like sunshine captured inside four walls. This is beautiful, but I've saved the best part for last. Follow me. Hi, you seriously won't believe what I just found. Stop everything. I'm talking about the actual definition of a dream home, but tiny. This is insane. Okay, look at this design. It's called Cottage Garden, but it's totally giving luxury tropical resort vibes. The blue and white palette, it's iconic. That cobalt blue sofa is screaming, sit here and relax. And the way they popped that blue into the kitchen backsplash, genius. Seriously, the lighting in here is next level, right? We're talking massive windows and that huge sliding glass door that just blends the indoors with that lush green tropical view. It feels so expansive. You know, usually tiny houses feel cramped and cluttered, but this one, nope. They nailed the vertical storage with those built-in shelves. Everything is so clean, so airy. It's the perfect blend of modern architecture and that cozy garden feel. It completely solves the small space drama. It's chic, it's functional. Honestly, it's a game changer. Wow, this is beautiful, but I've saved the best part for last. Follow me. Hi! OMG, you are not going to believe the house I just found. Seriously, stop whatever you're doing. This tiny house design, it's the absolute definition of my dream home. It's called Cottage Garden, but it's totally giving tropical paradise minimalist vibes. This is insane. The first thing I noticed is the light. Wow. It is completely flooded with sunshine because they use these massive, huge windows and a full glass door, and it just instantly connects the inside to that lush green jungle view outside. You know, it's all white shiplap everywhere, the walls, the ceiling, which could look cold, but they balanced it perfectly with this gorgeous light natural wood. It's on the floors, the dining table, and those floating kitchen shelves are just chef's kiss. Honestly, I'm obsessed with how smart the layout is. It's a tiny house, but it feels enormous because of the open plan. You have this cozy built-in banquette seating for chilling right next to the super sleek kitchen with the integrated appliances. And look, through that opening, there's even a snug little bedroom with built-in storage underneath. Seriously, most tiny houses feel cramped, dark, and cluttered, but this tropical contemporary style fixes everything. It's clean, it's efficient, and the constant view of those bright green plants means you always feel connected to nature. It's honestly a game changer for compact living. This is beautiful, but I've saved the best part for last. Follow me. Hi! Oh my gosh, you are not going to believe the house design I just stumbled upon. Seriously, this is insane. We are talking about the ultimate tiny house dream, a tropical contemporary style that is totally giving off the most perfect cozy cottage garden vibe. Wow. The color scheme alone is a game changer. It's this gorgeous classic red brick, super warm, right? And they paired it with the crispest, creamiest white shiplap walls. It creates this stunning contrast. Look at those high ceilings and that light wood floor. Everything feels so expansive, which is huge when we're talking about a smaller home. You know, sometimes tiny homes feel super cramped, dark, or just kind of forgettable. This one fixed it. They used enormous windows to just flood the space with sun, making the whole room breathe. And the plants? Seriously, this isn't just decoration, it's a jungle. Huge, thriving monsteras and ferns everywhere, it makes the indoors feel like the outdoors. Honestly, the mixture of natural materials too, the rattan ceiling fan, the jute rug, the simple oak furniture, It's functional, it's beautiful, and it's proof that you don't need a McMansion to have the chicest, most comfortable space ever. This is beautiful, but I've saved the best part for last. Follow me. Hi, you are not going to believe the house I just found. Seriously, stop whatever you're doing. This is the definition of a tropical dream cottage. It's a tiny house, right? But it feels massive. The first thing you see are these insane, deep red exposed brick walls. They're totally giving cozy rustic vibes. But then you look up. Wow, that vaulted ceiling with the light wood beams, that is honestly a game changer for vertical space. It just makes the whole room breathe. And the light. They paired the bold brick with these creamy off-white kitchen cabinets and gorgeous natural wood furniture. It's warm, it's modern, it's like living inside a filtered Instagram photo, you know? Plus, they threw in tons of gigantic, lush tropical plants. It stops the house from feeling dark or stuffy, which is the drama of most tiny houses. They end up feeling cramped and boring. This one? It's alive, it's bright. It's the perfect blend of cozy materials and contemporary flow. This is beautiful, but I've saved the best part for last. Follow me. Hi! OMG, you are not going to believe the house I just found. I swear, my feed delivered the actual definition of a dream home this morning, and I had to share it immediately. Seriously, this tiny house, a Ruma Munjal, right, is giving the most insane tropical contemporary vibes, and it is a total game changer. Look at the light, you guys. Wow, they nailed the architectural photography. It feels so warm, so earthy. The palette is everything. Warm beige walls, deep wood tones, and literally giant thriving plants everywhere. It's totally giving like luxury hidden cottage in the jungle. They use these high ceilings and clerestory windows so brilliantly, pulling light deep into the space all day. And can we talk about that massive built-in wooden bookshelf? That is storage goals, honestly. You know how tiny houses sometimes feel like super cramped and cluttered? Not this one. By using that light palette and that amazing vertical shelving, they made the room feel expansive, organic, and incredibly intentional. It totally solves the where do I put my stuff drama while looking like an 8K architectural masterpiece. Every texture, from the jute rug to the handcrafted terracotta pots, is perfection. This is beautiful, but I've saved the best part for last. Follow me. Hi! Oh my gosh, you guys, stop scrolling for a second. Seriously, you have to see this tiny house design I just found. It is insane. The total definition of a dream home, right? It's tropical contemporary, but it's completely centered around nature, calling it a cottage garden. And honestly, it's a complete game changer. First, let's talk about the vibe. Wow, the entire color palette is built around olive green and stone. Look at that feature wall. It's this massive, gorgeous, stacked fieldstone fireplace, and it is giving me all the cozy, rustic luxury feels. It's not just a wall, it's art. And they painted the surrounding paneling this perfect, earthy olive green. It's warm, it's grounded, and it makes the entire space feel like a hug, you know? But the best part? The light. Because it's a tiny house, you might expect it to feel cramped or dark, which is the usual drama, right? Nope. They installed these enormous floor-to-ceiling